Sand Island video for Hero. Location spawned by a fellow tuber. Fellow tuber said go to the beach. It's the closest beach I had. Malt liquor. All right, Pero. Let's talk about Snakepliskinist and his meltdown, and Carmel, and I guess Snake. Here's the thing. Here's what happened. Here's what I think. I haven't done any kind of I haven't looked at Snake's old videos. I don't know what he was doing when he first got involved. Oh, let's do snacks too. So I don't know who he was before he became whoever he is now. But the second I found out who he was now, I thought, just like I think like people like Steel Worldwide, people who take like a finite topic and then just do infinite repetition on it. I'm like, how long can you do that? Like, and it's like either brave, because only great artists can pull that off for any length of time, or it's foolish, thinking like, oh, this is my shtick, this is what I'm gonna do. Because you can't do that forever unless you're a great artist. And I think Snake is amusing, smart, clever, creative, all sorts of really good things. I don't think of him as a great artist. And you're right, Piero, to say that what we are doing a kind of art, an art of like self-expression, or going someplace beautiful, having the clouds in the background. Like, I thought about that, like what's going to be in the background. Will it be the flowing river, or is it going to be my head surrounded by the clouds? I thought about having malt liquor involved, and I thought about I was going to go to the beach because fellow tuber said it, and I was going to shout out fellow tuber. Like, all these things weave together. The thing is, they could continue to weave together. I haven't limited myself in any way. The people said, you're putting your whole life on YouTube. And I'm like, well, A, no, I'm not. Or, one, no, I'm not putting my whole life on YouTube. But really, actually, two, and B, I'm taking a shot at it. The benefit to that is to myself. So, it's interesting. It's interesting that he put that video out. Now he has the opportunity to say, "Oh, I'm just messing with you. We were in on that as well," or we're playing into your suspicions that we were like teaming up together. Like, he could totally call that off. I could actually see some things about it that made me think it was kind of real, but it doesn't matter. Though you are right, though, that Snakepliskinist, like whatever he was up to, it had an interesting effect on the people around us. It did like make me think about different things. It did introduce me to different people. And so, here's the funny thing too, like he says he was bored of YouTube, except I saw one of his comments popped up in my threads, and the video that he watched was the most perfect sphere or something like that, the world's roundest object. I can't remember what the video is called. I'm going to call it the world's roundest object. And his comment was, I've seen rounder. I just thought that was really funny. It doesn't strike me, it's just like his pervasiveness. It doesn't strike me as he's bored, but I don't know, maybe he is. Maybe he's so bored he's willing to try anything to distract himself. He doesn't strike me as the type who gets bored, though. Carmel does. And Carmel is kind of like a, hi Carmel, too bad you can't comment on my videos. And I'll tell you why she can't comment on my videos, because I blocked her. And the reason I blocked her is because she couldn't control herself. It's like, sometimes it's like you could say what you want to say, but sometimes you have to watch how you say it. You know, perhaps not on your own YouTube channel page, but you know, if you're a guest on somebody else's page. So if I say, "Hey Carmel, I don't like the way you're talking to my friends," go ahead and adjust how you do that. And she's like, "Your friends are the ones that have the problem." I'm like, "Oh, you just totally ignored what I just asked you to do, and you went on the attack." And then when I persist, "No, I'm just asking you to behave a little bit more politely as a guest," and like, "Well, you're freaking out." You know, like, "Well, no, I'm not freaking out." "All right, well, let's forget about it, move on." I'm like, "No, well, we still haven't covered what I've talked to you about. You need to control yourself." I'm past that. I don't dwell on the past like some people I know. So, like, if you can't control the words of your voice or the typings of your fingers, then someone else has to control you, which is kind of a shame. It's a shame because sometimes, Carmel, you say something interesting. It's just sometimes it's really quirky. Like, it interests me just because it's so weird. Like, sometimes it seems like you're quoting Lewis Carroll, or like a quote out of The Wizard of Oz, or Through the Looking Glass, or one of the Narnian books. And I'm like, what? Like, we're just talking along, and all of a sudden, like, we're in Narnia. Might have to check this for wind. Let's check it for wind.